Welcome everybody to the Vinyl Spin channel. I'm your host Jeff, and I'm going to be taking you on another guided tour through my progressive, this time on the lighter side of things. Got a nice stack here. This here video might appeal to Chris Cole, John Coltrane 68, Chris over in France, hi Chris, Ben Costello, Carm, Gorvo 31, Derek Vaughn, Gary, Cosmic Pickle, Turntablist, Dean, Retro 2, and Chris at Dixieland Farm. And a new subscriber, Otavio, up in Canada. Guess I'm just a spud boy. So let's get started here. This is Don Robertson's Spring. This is very light, beautiful space music. All electronic keyboards here. Just absolutely beautiful. Very relaxing. It's a promo. Yeah, we have Dance, Jardin Enchante, Spring, Clouds, Wings, Ships, Horizons. Kind of gives you an idea of the beautiful music on there. I think he's a synthesis from California. You heard a lot of his music on the Hearts of Space in the early days. And here's another really minimalist electronic space music album by Chris Ferris and Paul Voudouris, Passage. We have Prism, Mosaic, and Passage. Yeah, just a very minimalist, deep floating journey here on synth. And this one's from 82. I think Spring there's from 84. Yeah, here's one that was on VH1's New Visions, Mark Egan, Mosaic. This is a great album. I first heard his song, I think it was Ocean Views. And this is from 86-ish, 86. Yeah, he's a guitarist. Plays a real beautiful guitar on here. Kind of a new agey sound. Yeah, check out his video. I'm sure it's up on YouTube. Mark Egan, Ocean Views from his album Mosaic. And here's another real pretty one from France. Richard Vimal, Aquarhythms from 84. No, this is from 80. 1980. This is very beautiful electronics. Very melodic, bright, bouncy, upbeat, sparkly tunes on here. Very beautiful. I can only get so close because I got stuff stacked near the tripod here. But there's Richard. Yeah, this is a really pretty one all the way through. You got Elixir, Aquarhythmy, Arcanes, A, B, and C, Pavane, Itinéraire, Leyu, Cadances, Clockopide, and Pavane Reprise. That's the best I can pronounce those. This is on Fortuna Records. Yeah, very nice album here. And then you know Robert Margalef and Malcolm Cecil, who have the huge custom-built Tonto module computer, and has that wonderful Moog sound in there. Well, here Malcolm Cecil goes solo in 1981. And he performs solely on his Tonto. This is a beautiful, angelic, floating piece here. Just a whole bunch of beautiful tunes. Very angelic sounding. It sounds like you're in the celestial realms. Very calming, contemplative music. Kind of reminds me a little bit of another California synthesis composer, Yassos. Just gorgeous. There's Tonto. There we go. Yeah, the songs here are Vibrananda, Gamelonia Dawn, Dance of the Heart, Birth of Light, Crystal Lullaby, Laser Ballet, and then on side 2 you got Sun Song, Melodious Wind Song, Peaceful Place, Gamelonia Dusk, and Waves. Waves is a standout on here, 6 minutes 40 seconds. Yeah, this is on Unity Records, a very small label that's now defunct many years ago. Yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful album. Carm and Chris, I think, would especially appreciate this one. Here's another one, or here's one from France called Earth Star, French Skyline. This is very spacey. Yeah, very celestial sounding. You got just a huge battery of instruments. Electronic keyboards going on here. A whole bunch of musicians just create a very dense, heavy sound. Yeah, progressive electronic, symphonic, very floating. I guess you'd consider this a Krautrock album. Definitely sounds like a Krautrock. This is similar to maybe Klaus Schulze, Cyril Verdot when he did his Clearlight albums. Yeah, right in that ballpark of sound. Yeah, Latin Sirens, Face the Wall, Splendored Skies and Angels, and French Skylines Suite. And this is from 1979. It's on the Sky label, Sky 031. And then Robert Schroeder, Harmonic Ascendant. This is another beautiful, dreamy, floating album. Very similar in sound to Michael Hoenig, Departure from the Northern Wasteland, or Klaus Schulze's mid-70s period, around the Moon Dawn Time Wind phase. Yeah, very beautiful here. You could tell he was inspired by Klaus's sound. And this is on Klaus's Innovative Communications label, and it's from 1979. And here's a very, very minimalist, another synthesis that was inspired by Klaus Schulze's sound. Adalbert von Dijn, Atmospheres, from I think 80. Yeah, very floating, minimalist music here. He sounds like Klaus Schulze, but it's a more simplistic sound. Doesn't get quite as busy, not as complex. And then from the UK, Wavestar, Moonwind. Let's see, what year is this from? 87. They had some cassettes in the earlier 80s, and they were my favorites, a little better than this one, but this has grown on me and I've come to like it pretty good. I don't know, the first two were just fantastic. I think there was Mind Journey and there was another one. They were only available on cassettes, and I think this is the first album, you know, released on vinyl that Wavestar did. But yeah, you got your Tangerine Dream Klaus Schulze sound in here. all electronic, just floating synthesizer music. And then Bernd Kistenmacher, Mario Schoenwalder, and Rolf Trostel, Musik in Temporel. This is another good one. Really like the synth sounds, the spacey sounds they come up with on this one. This has a little bit of some of the pieces have a classical sound. And this is from '88. Yeah, very nice. And Walter Carlos's Sonic Seasonings. This is a synthesizer album depicting the 4 seasons. Just very dreamy, atmospheric, ambient, with sounds of nature in there, created by the synthesizers. And they perfectly evoke the 4 seasons. Just a beautiful, beautiful concept album here. Gorgeous. You could listen to this over and over and over as, very relaxing background when you're reading or relaxing. Yeah, just wonderful music here. Nice fold open cover. It's on Columbia. And then we have a compilation here. This is called Music from the 21st Century. All electronic music here. It's on GNP Crescendo Records, 2146. Cool cover. Got Michael Garrison, Bruce Courtois, Don Preston, Neil Norman, Tangerine Dream, Bruce Courtois, let's see, Steve Roach, Neil Norman again, Alex Sema, Richard Bermer. Who else? Tangerine Dream, Don Preston, yeah. Got intro created for this compilation by Richard Bermer. Tangerine Dream's Tangram in its full length, 19 minutes 20 seconds. On side 2 you got Primera by Alex Sema, nice piece. Caravan, Steve Roach. On the Throne of Saturn by Don Preston. Dance of the Hyenas, pretty cool piece by Neil Norman. Lithium by Alex Sema, Escape by Michael Garrison, and Inside the Black Hole by Bruce Courtois. This is from '82. Very nice album there. Here's a synthesis trio. 3 guys on here. I think they're from New Jersey. And this is from '84. They were obviously inspired by the music of Tangerine Dream, and they produced a wonderful album here that's very, very Tangerine Dream-esque. You'd swear this is a lost Tangerine Dream album. Really cool sounds they create on here. Nice sequencer rhythms. Great. Yeah, the songs on here on side A are Traveling Backwards, 11 minutes 40. Tanswoot, 12 minutes 5. Side B, Modulus 4, cool piece, one of my favorites. And then Spring Torsion, 13 minutes. Yeah, I really, oh man, yeah. Tom Gulch, Dave Lunt, and Pete Gulch. Korg, Poly 6, Moog Opus 3, Yamaha, CSIS, ARP Odyssey. Oh my gosh, yeah. Roland, Korg. Yeah. Huge array of synthesizers on there. Here's a really, really cool album by Michael Stearns, Kronos. This is soundtrack music he created for an Imax film, Kronos, in 1984. Very, it reminds me of a heavenly journey into the cosmos. Just very emotionally stirring synthesizer music. This was used on Hearts of Space. Just gorgeous. It just builds and builds, and let's see here. What are the songs on here? Okay, on side A you got Movement 1, Corridors of Time, Essence and the Ancients, Angels and Bells. And then on side B, Movement 3 is continued with Pastoral, Escalator, Voices, Portraits, and then the Ride, Finale. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful celestial electronic space music here. There's scenes from the movie. Yeah, highly recommended on this one here if you like that type of stuff. Here's another beautiful masterpiece by Stomu Yamashta. Sea and Sky. Got the original Obi strip on there. This is absolutely beautiful. There's some pieces on here that are so emotionally stirring that it brings tears to my eyes. That's how emotionally stirring this music is. One of the songs on here feels like you're just ascending into spiritual realms. It's just incredible. Man. It's on JVC, digital. Yeah, this one is very highly recommended. I would say that this album, Sea and Sky, is Stomu Yamashta's pinnacle. Yeah. And it comes with a nice insert here. And here's one from France. This is kind of a progressive electronic with heavy percussion on here and great stereo separation. It sounds like it was recorded in quadraphonic sound. Incredible, incredible stereo on here. Yeah, Patrick Vian, Roots at Temps Analogs. Chris over in France, you could probably pronounce that better than I can. And Fred, Big Star 1000 down in Australia. This is probably down his alley too. Yeah, this is a really nice one. The standout track on here, if I can remember what it was Sphere. I used the song Sphere in my vinyl records, photo gallery with background music. Yeah. Yeah, this is from 1976, I believe. Yeah, 76. It's on Barclay Records. Or Egg. Egg, rather. Let's see if I got that. There we go. And then another Frenchman, Zanov, Green Ray. Yeah, this is a standout of his. Well, actually, all three of them I like equally, but this one was the first one I found by him from '76, and then he's got Mobius 2613C or something like that in the title, and then in course of time. All three of them are great. This one's a little darker. The other two are a little bit more melodic, upbeat sounds, where this is just more dark and dense, foreboding. Yeah, this has a green ray, 9 minutes 48 seconds. Machine Desperation is a really kind of a sinister piece I used on my Dark Realms series, and it's 10 minutes 22 seconds. And then on side B you have Running Beyond a Dream, 19 minutes 46 seconds. Yeah, great ominous stuff here. It's on the Polydor label. And then another one from France here, Philippe Grancher, 3,000 Miles Away. And this is on the Tapioca label. This musician here is heavy keyboards and piano. Lots of piano with backing synths. Very kind of a symphonic prog electronic on the lighter side of things. You know, very beautiful. Yeah, this here has 3,000 Miles Away, 10 minutes. Naivete, 2 minutes 50 seconds. Reflexions à propos d'un mémoire, 3 minutes. Flip Flop, 10 minutes on side 2. And then Birds, 6 minutes and 10 seconds. Yeah, he's on piano, acoustic, and then electronic synthesizers, Mellotron, organs, string ensemble, special effects. And he's joined by Jean-Louis Rizet on synthesizers, Marc Abella on acoustic guitars, Gerard Boquin on bass, Arnaud Chevalier Arnaud Chevalier on electric guitars, and then Pascal X on percussion. Let's see here. The sound mix is by Philippe Bessoms of Bessoms Rizet. Yeah, very nice album. And here's one from Australia. Kind of a light symphonic progressive that's a little bit melancholy. They have a heavy Mellotron on here. The Mellotron dominates, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It is very reminiscent of King Crimson's second album, I believe, in the wake of Poseidon. There's some tracks on here that sound like some of those watery based tracks from that particular album. Yeah. Beautiful artwork. Rainbow Theatre, The Armada. And then they had an album after this one called A Fantasy of Horses, which is supposed to be a little bit better than this, from 76. This is from 75. Has a really cool artwork on the fold open cover there. It has a singer in here that has a kind of an operatic voice. Side 1, you have the Darkness motive, Flourish, Overture, first theme, second theme, Song, and Petworth House. And then on side 2, Song, the Armada, Scene at Sea, Dominion, Centuries Deep, Bolero, and Last Picture. You have Julian Browning on guitar and Mellotron, Ferg McKinnon bass guitar, Grammy Carter on drums, timpani, and gongs, Matthew Cousins on piano and organ, Stephen Nash saxophone, clarinet, and flute, Frank Graham on trumpet, cornet, French horn, Don Santon on trombone, and Keith Hoban on tenor and lead vocals. And then Sue Twigg, soprano, Helen Grod, soprano, Pauline Ashley, alto, Helen Modra, alto, Barry Skelton, tenor, Peter Cox, bass, and Evan Zachariah on bass. This is on the Clear Light of Jupiter Records, CLOJ 778. I love that album. And here's one from where is this one from? I think Sweden. Yeah, Sweden. This is on the Silence label. I don't know how to pronounce this. It looks like Anashvalf Tredje and Tusilago Fanfara. Intrask I Kamiska Granmarker Med. This is from 77. And Tusilago Fanfara, I think, is the title. Anashvalf Tredje. Yeah, this one here is very, has a Tangerine Dream sound. It has kind of whispered female vocals on here. Very dreamy, floating. Sounds like a misty, foggy day. Looking over a lake, dim skies, you know, clouds, cool, brisk temperatures. Those are just images that come to mind when I hear this. Just a beautiful, gorgeous album. Yeah, love it. Love it. On the awesome Silence label. Oh my gosh. I love that homemade graphics there and print. Really cool. Yeah, a great album. Nice drifting, contemplative music for a foggy day. And here, let's see here, from Germany, we have Agitation Free, Malesh. The guys in the band took a trip over to the Middle East, and this album is inspired by their journey. This is a nice, ethnic sounding, spacey krautrock. There's a guy sitting on the hillside. Has a nice fold open cover. Photos from their trip. Yeah, this is their first album. They had Second and then Last. And then they did a few others containing some of their older music here. I guess about maybe 10-15 years ago they released some of their older unreleased stuff. But yeah, this is this one here and Second are probably my favorites by them. But all of them are, you know, really good music. On the Vertigo label, I love that label. Near mint. And what do we have here next? Michael Hoenig. Michael Hoenig was in Agitation Free. Here he's solo from 1978 with his great release Departures from the Northern Wasteland. If you like Robert Schroeder, Harmonic Ascendant, and the Tangerine Dream sound, this is right up there. Very similar. Nice floating, long, spacey, epic journeys here. This music was used on Hearts of Space. I love this album. Probably his best one. This is a domestic press. I've got his German press, and the artwork on the cover doesn't have those balloons. It's just a background that's kind of purple. You have the sky background and the tree there, but the balloons are missing. And then another great guitarist, Steve Hillage. He was with Gong. Let's see who else was in there. Tim Blake. This album by his, Rainbow Dome Music from '79, sounds very similar to I'm drawing a blank here. Stephen Halpern. He did a whole bunch of wonderful just, I don't know what you'd call it. It's just very deep relaxation music. It could be used for hypnosis therapy. And then he collaborated with Georgia Kelly with Ancient Echoes, and his album Eastern Peace sounds very similar to this one here. You've got water bubbling and gurgling streams, and it just sounds like you're in a beautiful water garden park here. Just incredible, extreme easy listening for relaxation, contemplation. You just, you know, can fall asleep to this. I love this. On Virgin. And then on the softer, jazzier fusion side of things, very spacey album here by Soft Machine. I love Soft Machine. This was my first find of their albums, and I'm looking for some others by them. But yeah, this is a classic. This might be their standout from 1970. I absolutely love the huge fold open view of that room there. Yeah. This record's mint. Totally mint. It's a 2-record set. Yeah, Out Bloody Rages is a nice standout track, but they're all great. 1 track per side. They run very long. Excellent trips. Oh boy, here we have Transfer Station Blue. Michael Shreve, joined by his brother Kevin Shreve and Klaus Schulze on synthesizer. This is another recommend. This is Jazzy, just a little bit of a new age feel on here. A lot of percussion, floating synth in the background. They did some videos for New Visions back around 85, 86, 87. Yeah, this is a great album here. You got Communique, Approach, Spiral, Nucleotide, and then on side 2, Transfer Station Blue and View from a Window. Very beautiful guitar on there. Yeah, this is a great listen here. Let's see, from Italy, Sensations Fix, Fragments of Light. Yeah, this is a beautiful album. Probably their best one, for my taste, on Polydor Records. Yeah, very light, incredibly melodic guitars and synthesizer on there. They craft some beautiful compositions. Just gorgeous. Here's Throbbing Gristle. This is from a film. This is very dark. I use this in my Dark Realms. Just a forlorn, foreboding landscape with cries in the distance and electronics. Hard to... This is very ambient. Yeah, kind of an ambient, abstract, avant-garde sound montage. They create a real dense, ominous atmosphere here. Yeah, very creepy, very creepy. And what's playing right now is Tim Blake, Crystal Machine. He was with Gong, and then he goes solo here. Yeah, he's an excellent synthesist. I love his sounds. We're hearing Last Ride of the Boogie Child from the Sea Salter Free Festival from '76. It's on Egg Records. And then another beautiful one by Tim, Blake's New Jerusalem. Yeah, the sound of this one's very similar to what you're hearing now. His long piece, New Jerusalem, is just absolutely gorgeous. Very melodic, beautifully constructed song. Yeah, you have Song for a New Age, Lighthouse, Generator, Laser Beam, Passage for the City of Revelation, Blake's New Jerusalem, runs 16 minutes 13 seconds. Yeah, beautiful. And then another favorite of mine, let's see, this is Cold Nose, Naso Freddo, a Frenchman, or no, Italian on this one. This is from 1975. This is beautiful too, very beautiful, kind of like Sensations Fix. Very soft, gentle, dreamy, melodic. gorgiosity. Yeah, wonderful. Franco Fabri from Italy, I believe. Domestic Flights. This is very minimalist, very simplistic, minimalist, kind of floating, droning, sustained chords on the synthesizer. Has a sound that you're just flying very high up in the clouds. Kind of simple, like Adalbert van Dyne. Really cool cover on there. On Musica Italiana label. And then from Germany, okay, here we have all three guys, Schick, Furs, and Frohling. This is Sunburst. This is a beautiful album. Really like this one. This is from '77. Let's see, that Domestic Flights there was from '83. The sun there with all its ejections and outer space. Coronal mass ejections. Yeah, this here is a really pretty one. This is, you got guitar and synthesizer and drums. It's a light symphonic progressive, but leans more toward the electronic side. You got Wizard, Autumn Sun and Cold Water, Artificial Energy, Driftin', Troja, 1580, and Explorer. Explorer is a real pretty short piece on here, but yeah, it's all great. Great stuff. It's on the Brain label. On the Orange Brain. I really like that label too. Great art design. And from France, Michel Molini, Chrysalide. This is a beautiful, highly recommended album. Oh boy, it's all in French here, but she's on guitar here, and her guitar techniques are very spacey, dreamy, floating, ethereal. This album makes me think that I mean, it just sounds like you're in fall or winter. Has a very cool, foggy landscape to the sound that she creates. All the tracks are just beautiful and floating. They're just gorgeous. Yeah, hard to pronounce them here, but there's three songs on side 1 and 2 songs on side 2, and they're very long running. Love that logo there. A scorpion in the shape of a guitar. Very creative. Yeah, very, very nice album there. From Germany, Popol Vuh. This is another beautiful, kind of a spiritual, light, uplifting sounds on here by Florian Fricke. and his friend that joins him here on this album. Just beautiful. Yeah, he died too young. I think he was 60. On the Cosmic Music label. Einsjäger and Siebenjäger. And then from Venezuela, another beautiful piece here. This is Angel G. Rada. He just goes by Rada. And this is Viveka, a double album here. I've shown, oh, what was it? Upadesa from 83. And this is his follow-up, Viveka from 84. Yeah, he plays, his funds were low, so he basically Jimmy rigs a lot of primitive, out-of-date synthesizers and produces a very primitive, raw sound, but the way he composes the music is just very, very beautiful, and the primitive sound of the synthesizers only adds to the music. Just gorgeous. 2 albums here. Fold open cover on Uranian Records. There's the songs. Has a custom label there. Yeah, I think he's still making music. He's had a pretty long career. He started out, I think, around 80, early 80s. And finally here, we end it with a classic. Cosmic Music. Yeah, this is a compilation album, 2 record set, nice fold open cover, has a little booklet in there featuring the music of Popol Vuh and Ashra Temple and Tangerine Dream. Yeah, just a gorgeous piece here. Features artwork by MC Escher. I love his artwork. He's one of my favorite artists. I'll open this one up here. It's on Or Records. And this is an original press on OMM 2-56027. This is a grail. Yeah, I was really delighted to find this one. Mint condition. The guy I got it from had only played it once, so he says, and it looked like it. Yeah, nice sheen on there. Gotta handle this very carefully. There's the fold open. One of my favorite Klaus Schulze covers from Ehrlicht in that circle. Klaus Schulze there. On side 1 you have Popol Vuh and Klaus Schulze. Popol Vuh's In the Gardens of Pharaoh, and then Klaus Schulze's Ibn Ausschnitt. And then on side 2 of record 1 you have Ashra Temple, Trom Machine from their debut album. Very incredible psych space jam. And then Schwingungen from their Schwingungen album is the second song. And then on record 2 you have Tangerine Dream, Geburt from Electronic Meditation, Tangerine Dream's Sunrise in the Third System from Alpha Centauri, and then that side closes out with Tangerine Dream's Origin of Supernatural Probabilities from Zeit. And then the second side of that album on record 2 is Ashra Temple's Gedanken featuring Hartmut Inke. That's a very dreamy, spacey piece that doesn't appear on any of their other albums. You can only hear it on this release here. And then another track, Klaus Schulze's Land, where he was basically on organ in his early days here, from 1972. Runs 10 minutes 33 seconds. Yeah, really cool, kind of a rhythmic, he just produces that sound on his organ. Sounds like there's electronics in there. Kind of a very similar in sound to probably Cyborg, maybe. Yeah, but Land and Gedanken, you don't hear them on any of their other releases, so it's a real treat to hear those two songs on this one. Well, that wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed. It's real early in the morning here. My brain's not functioning, so I hope you bared with me there with my brain freezes. Hope you enjoyed the music, and take care, everybody. Talk to you later.